careful. Be careful of what you are planning or doing there. Because you yourself, your country, is hindi lang is guilty of also of so many violations of human rights.
In the
You
past,
killed a
that is
million
separate,
people in Iraq.
That is a separate.
You killed a million people in Iraq. It's incredible that you have the brass neck to be sitting here now urging another Iraq war.
George,
after
if
what
I was
you've
still
already
in
done.
Parliament,
That one was a beauty. We should have never been in Iraq. We have destabilized the Middle East.
They went to Iraq, the United States of America. President ordered the armed forces of the United States to enter Iraq on a flimsy excuse that there is a weapon of mass destruction, joined by the British government and people. What did you find? Nothing. What happened? They killed Saddam. Now Iraq is a fractured country. They undermined Libya. They killed Gaddafi. Libya is now a destroyed nation. They wanted Assad out, but Assad was being supported by Russia. So until now, they're slaughtering civilians. Who gets the honor? I said, let us. I would like to appeal, and answering the two senators, I'd like for the government of the United States, stop this hypocrisy game. And we're all right. Stop being hypocrites. Do not pretend to be the moral conscience of the world. Do not be the policeman because you do not have the eligibility to do that in my country. I'm just a small, but I'm growing. Everybody wants to have picture with me because they say, you're the only one who can bullshit. Of course I will.
أحس كأنما إحنا العراق نخرج عندنا وبغداد يعني بصورة عامة هم كانوا يدعون بها سقوط بغداد. هاي الكلمة يعني تأثر من هاي. لا شيء كل كذابين. هاي كذابين لأنه هم دمروا العراق دول الاثنين. لير وبوش. هم رجعونا للصفر. يمكن أقول لك رجعنا للقرون الوسطى وأكثر.
To your claims that Iraq had no connection to the atrocity on 9/11/2001. It's a proven fact that these forged documents existed and were being circulated amongst right-wing newspapers in Baghdad and around the world in the immediate aftermath of the fall of the Iraqi regime. Now, Senator, I gave my heart and soul to oppose the policy that you promoted. I gave my political life's blood to try to stop the mass killing of Iraqis by the sanctions on Iraq, which killed 1 million Iraqis, most of them children. Most of them died before they even knew that they were Iraqis, but they died for no other reason other than that they were Iraqis, with the misfortune to be born at that time. I gave my heart and soul to stop you committing the disaster that you did commit in invading Iraq. And I told the world that your case for the war was a pack of lies. I told the world that Iraq, contrary to your claims, did not have weapons of mass destruction. I told the world, contrary to your claims, that Iraq had no connection to Al-Qaeda. I told the world, contrary to your claims, that Iraq had no connection to the atrocity on 9/11/2001. I told the world, contrary to your claims, that the Iraqi people would resist a British and American invasion of their country, and that the fall of Baghdad would not be the beginning of the end, but merely the end of the beginning. Senator, in everything I said, about Iraq, I turned out to be right and you turned out to be wrong. And 100,000 people have paid with their lives. 1,600 of them American soldiers sent to their deaths on a pack of lies. 15,000 of them wounded, many of them disabled forever on a pack of lies. If the world had listened to Kofi Annan, whose dismissal you demanded, if the world had listened to President Chirac, who you want to paint as some kind of corrupt traitor, if the world had listened to me and the anti-war movement in Britain, we would not be in the disaster that we're in today. Senator, this is the mother of all smokescreens. You are trying to divert attention from the crimes that you supported, from the theft of billions of dollars of Iraq's wealth. Have a look at the real oil for food scandal. Have a look at the 14 months you were in charge of Baghdad, the first 14 months, when $8.8 billion of Iraq's wealth went missing on your watch. Have a look at Halliburton and the other American corporations that stole not only Iraq's money, but the money of the American taxpayer. Have a look at the oil that you didn't even meter, that you were shipping out of the country and selling, the proceeds in dollars you gave to American military commanders to hand out around the country without even counting it or weighing it. Have a look at the real scandal breaking in the newspapers today. Revealed in the earlier testimony in this committee that the biggest sanctions busters were not me or Russian politicians or French politicians. The real sanctions busters were your own companies with the connivance of your own government.
Putang ina. O kayo boto dyan kay Lini. Kawawa kayo. Walang alam. Abogado na, wala namang alam. O kayo magkumpiyansa dyan kayo. Disgrasya ko yan ang presidente. Patay. Pilipino, putang ina. O kayo boto dyan kay Lini. Kawawa kayo. Walang alam. Abogado na, wala namang alam. O kayo magkumpiyansa dyan kayo. Disgrasya ko yan ang presidente. Patay.